I think what the identity politics gets right is that, we do all do identity politics, right? Politics is something that does always tie in to who we think we are, right? So obviously, material interests and sort of materialistic analysis of politics is always going to be very important. But there is always going to be an identity-based drive in politics. I think that's just inevitable, and so I think that where the left has been successful, it has kind of harnessed these two things together, right? The material interests and the sort of more identity-based, more social justice-based narrative. And when these two things can work together, they do produce, I think, results which are powerful, right? Latin America, to my mind, is the only sort of success story, as you might say, of the left in decades, right? And it's a very partial success, and it's a success that, as we saw with Bolsonaro, with the coups in Bolivia, and things can be very easily reversed. But it's still a success nonetheless. I think probably more so than anything that the European left has done in decades. Like if you look at the way poverty declined under Lula. These are even now now that Lula is back in power, I think the sort of like ruthless exploitation of the Amazon is already decreasing, right? And I think ecology is another point which for too long ecology has been a kind of like the worry of prosperous liberals, right? But actually ecology is a frontline worry for many people on Earth, right? And I think it really needs to be turned again into a class-based analysis, integrated into a class-based analysis, right? Because ultimately, if you look at in the US, the people who live near the carcinogenic factories, these people are poor, right? So the people who are going to suffer from climate change, these people are overwhelmingly in third world countries. So I think this is something that you can no more isolate the effects of climate change from kind of social and economic justice, I think, then you can isolate. It used to be that the old left was socialist and anti-imperialist, and today I think you have to be socialist, anti-imperialist, and also ecologist, right? Because all of these things are on the same front line.